It's raging, explosive, and often destructive as well. What if I told you that anger is not bad always? In fact, when understood and channeled, it can become a powerful source of energy and clarity. In the previous episode, I had told about stress as the first flame. Anger is the second flame. Let us understand anger and see how it can be used as energy in this episode. Welcome to Inner Quest Healing Talks, conversations for stress to bliss. I am your host, Ravindra Murthy. In today's episode, we will dive deep into anger, the storm that can burn bridges, destroy relationships, and drain our energy as well. In contrast, anger is the fire that can light the path of change. By end of this episode, you will know how to spot when you are reaching your boiling point and apply a quick reset to turn raging reactions due to anger into calm, constructive responses. Imagine you're walking in a park and suddenly you hear a hissing sound near the bushes. Your body does not wait to think what's happening. Your heart races, your breath becomes more shallow, and your muscles will tighten. Have you experienced this kind of things? And what you do, you will either be ready to see what's that sound and explore what it is, or just run away from it. That is called fight or flight response. It's your inner alarm system designed to protect you in the moments of real danger. However, today the same alarm goes off for simple things and virtual dangers like emails, deadlines, traffic jams, and even petty arguments. The body prepares for simple battle even when the threat is only in the mind. It is just a simple virtual thing and not real though. That's why I feel handling anger must be included in our education system so that it will help the young generation to be aware of the alarm and help them respond instead of reaction. Let me share one of my fight and flight story. I come from a family of angry birds. Yes, when I was young, my aunts used to tell me my dad's stories of terror, how much anger he had in his teens. My father was a terror in the family, and I was also an angry bird and carried his legacy when I was young. My brother and his friends used to play badminton in front of our house, and the regular racket he used was big for me. So I persisted my dad to buy me a small badminton racket. With lot of pestering, my dad got me a new racket. So that evening I was thrilled with my new racket. It was a wooden racket, I still remember, and I loved the shining finish. And next day, I took the new racket, went to play with my brother and his team. To my surprise, my brother did not include me in the game and asked me to wait. He usually used to pull me when I was young. That moment, I got so angry that I banged my new racket against the electricity pole. The racket broke in a second. That was my fight and flight response because of the anger. And you guess what happened after my dad got to know this? Yes, you guessed it right. My dad gave me the reward that I did not want. So today, if I recall that event, I feel so bad about the anger I carried that particular moment. and feel that yes, probably we did not have that maturity as a kid to really think about that aspect. But as grown-ups, we can basically show that maturity. We can convert that anger, the same anger, into energy. Imagine you have put in weeks of effort on a project and your manager criticizes it harshly for some simple mistakes you have done in the project, even without acknowledging the amount of hard work that you have put into that particular project. Instantly, you feel a setback, your face gets heating up, your heart boils, anger rises, which is a common thing that we experience. Now, instead of snapping back or showing your frustration, imagine you take a pause and a deep breath, and you tell to yourself, this anger is showing me that I can correct my mistakes and get back. You channel that anger, which is nothing but energy, into calmly explaining the thought process behind your decisions, the rationale behind why you implemented that, and ask for specific feedback. Later, you can also use the same energy to refine your project and get it corrected and accepted. When was the last time you felt that type of an anger? Did it burn you out, or did it guide yourself to act with purpose? Try this simple practice. Pause before reacting. Take 3 deep breaths. Ensure your exhalation is longer than inhalation. This relaxes your nervous system and helps you to focus and respond. Ask yourself, do I want this anger to destroy or to direct? So, this week, I want you to notice your anger. Instead of labeling it as good or bad, ask, what is this anger trying to tell me? Pause, take a deep breath, and respond. If today's episode got you an aha moment, share it with your friend or someone who struggles with managing their temper. If you want additional clarity on how to control anger, I invite you to join my next Dual Flame Mastery Masterclass, where you understand the scientific ways to respond to anger, the second flame. This is your host, Ravindra Murthy. Thank you for joining me today. Take a breath, take it slow, and remember, bliss begins within.